Okay, so today is the 15th of August, so everyone is gone on holiday, and I'm just filming this little video while everybody is away. So I've got some space and some quiet time and air conditioning. Yay! Okay, so here we have the old photos of Camini. They arrived at last. I've got the old buildings. This is where the Jesus statue is at the moment. Yeah, and here we have some of the works. We've seen this one already, I think. I just noticed this one matches that photo really, really well, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. And this one as well. I really like that. That's really cool. I'm impressed. I didn't even notice I'd done that. But this is a lady I met in Holland. She's Italian and Dutch. This is Claudio Parentella from Calabria, but I need to read some more details, I think. Yeah. I've been working so hard, it's been crazy, and then walking everywhere, and then the heat. I'm just like, how am I even alive right now? I don't know. Yeah, so I printed these photos for Victor because he was crazy busy, so I accidentally got them printed too small, but here we are. Everyone really likes them. They're responding to them really well. Like, they're totally different from anything you'll see around here, so it's been really interesting to see people's reactions. Most of the photos were taken kind of around Brick Lane, so I made the display board to put them on. Like, I think in the future I'd do a more professional display, but this one works for now. This work is by Irena Jans from Holland. Yeah, my camera's gone all fuzzy. Okay. I had a bit of a nightmare trying to get the work to arrive in the post. There was a minor spelling mistake, so all of the work got sent to North Italy, and even though the postal code was correct, it still didn't end up here. And then it ended up being delivered at someone's house in Camini, even though it clearly had the address for the municipality building. That was fun. Anyway, this is all multimedia on tracing paper. Yeah. Here we have my work. It's been popular, which is cool. I like that. This was about... I used the pomegranate as a symbol for the heart, and exploring the darkest side of yourself as well as the positive sides of yourself. And this piece represents maybe the unnecessarily clawing yourself apart, and someone encouraging you to maybe take more care of yourself, I suppose. That's what that was. It's the blue person represents someone real, and also represents the side of my psyche, the animus and the anima. Here's another piece. I mean, I've been working so hard and so fast with these pieces, I didn't really connect with them myself until afterwards, and I heard people talking about them, and it was really interesting to listen to other people's interpretations because they were actually really correct. So this piece is about nurturing women and how we can grow when you actually do that. I have felt that here. Only from really one person, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. This one was about emotions. Someone said it was lady bits, but it's really not lady bits. It's emotions. There's no lady bits in there. This piece was after I ended something, like a friendship or whatever you call it. I don't know what you call that. Whatever that was. It was about the self-doubt and when you've made a mistake or you misunderstood and you start to turn on yourself. These are just something I did to pass the time. Something that special, really. Okay, that's my sign. This is the works by Kiara, my housemate. These are all made with recycled bits of jewellery and leather. So this is all hand-painted leather strips, but she gets it from like upholsterers, so it's all scraps. It'll be thrown away otherwise. You've got little boats. She did a lot of work with refugees in the past as well, which is where she gets some of her inspiration from. She's also working with an artist from Curaçao in Holland, who is developing a project for Riachi, for the new bronzes. And his work is over here. This is Nelson Carrillo. I stayed at his studio in Amsterdam for a little while. So these are going to be made a lot bigger, hopefully, once they've got some funding for the project. If they can get funding, that's not easy. This is the mosaic I made with Lynn Colombo. That was really fun. She was in charge of this project because I didn't know how to do that, so she taught me some mosaic techniques. And this is Camini. You've got the church, the clock tower, the comune. This piece is not a piece, really. It's it's all fuzzy. I don't know. It's not working properly. It was cheat notes from Dante that I found in a library book. Here we've got some work by Mcgregor. It's embroidery wrapped necklaces with little beads. Sorry, the light has gone funny and my camera is not that great right now. That's weird. Yeah. So they're necklaces, fabric necklaces. I wrapped them around with the driftwood because they're a bit like sea creatures. And here we have Manuela Scarfo. These are the illustrations that inspired this fabric print. So there's a website and you can send all of your designs to the website and get it printed as fabric, which is what I did with my blue piece over there. Just got that. Yeah. Here we have a dragon. It's a mythical serpent made by Kiatsa Big Mountain Fillmore. She's Native American, Mohawk, Comanche and Apache from Florida, and we met outside the American Embassy protesting the oil pipeline, a few years ago. Unfortunately, the pipeline has been built, which is terrible. But this is all traditional beading with a modern twist. Look at the dragon eye. Yeah. So I chose this piece because, I requested this piece because there's a lot of the guys here are really interested in Native American culture. Okay, here we have some fascinating work by Mcgregor. These are inspired by tarot cards, but they're meant to be. You can design your own rituals with them. So you pick a card and you've got to dig a hole and you can't read it. Spit in it. Okay. Bow deeply to something red. This is an illustration of me. Outline your body with your finger. And I've laid them out in a traditional tarot card spread. And I'm hoping we've been able to get them translated into Italian. So I'm just going to organise something, and then hopefully we can perform them properly, which would be really cool. Really cool designs. Here we have. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I won't. You can just have a look at it there. He's from Denmark. He sent this lovely little piece over. It's quite a simple piece, but it's effective. People like it. Here we have a clock, a rather bizarre clock that a local lady donated. There we go. It's a fiber-optic clock that turns around. Yeah. Well, she was nice. She also bought me loads of groceries because people don't like the fact that I'm skinny. Nobody believes that I'm naturally skinny. They think I don't eat because I'm poor, which is not true. So the glare is really bad here, but this is the work by Dominika Maznika. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Inspired by the Divine Feminine, and this one is inspired by the Wolf of Rome. Naturally, when some kids, little boys, came in, all preteens, they were rather fascinated by these pieces and decided to make their own versions, which was amusing. I've had to take them down, they were a bit rude. Whatever. Here's some eyes they made when I worked with Blessing. Here's another piece by Claudio Parentella. We put it on the washing line at his request, and I think it fits in quite well with the other bits. Here's the little kiddie section with some of their drawings. Well, I printed off some mandalas to distract them when they're screaming, and then I drew this one, and then they drew some of the other ones. And here we have the works of Alessandro. Is that your name? I've never figured out what your actual name was, because that's definitely not your real name. Yes, okay. So these are photos from of Palestinians in a Lebanese refugee camp. Yeah. They've been very popular. Something that a lot of some of the population here can relate to quite strongly, because we have a lot of refugees from Syria here at the moment. So they really like this one. I appreciate that a lot. All of the reviews have been good, really. Nobody said anything bad about anything. Here we have the what do you think of the show? I'd like to clarify, Dante Alighieri was not here, that was just a nerd. Yeah. But we've had a lot of visitors. A lot of people really like it. I'm really proud of myself. I mean, I did most of this organising, I did most of it by myself. I had a little bit of help, I had a little bit of support. But to be honest, the support just wasn't that supportive. I've done most of this off my own back. I really appreciate the donations from volunteers financially to help with this. I had to pay for frames and string and pegs and a few other things and printing. So I really appreciate that. It's been really cool. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do in the future, really. I mean, this has been very successful, and a lot of people here really love it. But on another level, I'm finding there's this never-ending thread of disrespect that I've been experiencing here, and there just comes a point when you have to choose self-respect over disrespect and walk away from it. So I think I probably will leave soon. It's not really something I want to do. I don't want to abandon somewhere that's already been abandoned. I would much rather stay and help, but I don't feel like I just don't feel that welcome sometimes. So, but we'll see. And but the show has been a success, and local people like it, the refugees like it, the tourists, the visitors like it, journalists like it. So it has been 100% successful, even if people have tried to sabotage it a little bit. It's been a success. There is no way you can argue about that. So I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of everybody that's taken part and everybody that's helped. We've done a really good thing here, and hopefully I can take that success into the future and build on it. I don't know how I'm going to build on it. There's a lot of people are pulling me in different directions right now, and but we'll see. This has been really amazing. So thank you everyone who's come. Thank you for the support, and yeah, maybe see you at the next show. Yeah, ciao.